Good morning, folk. It's Tuesday, the second and last day of my wee Assynt adventure. This morning, as I said yesterday, I'm going to do Cul Mor this morning, which is that one just behind me there. Weather conditions are pretty good at the moment. There's a lovely breeze which will keep the midges away, which is good. And the path, Stalker's path already, looks much better than yesterday's, so that should be good. I'm just going to push on now and I'll catch you further up. Yeah, so something happened on yesterday's hike that I've not had for about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. And that was, I never met a soul all day, or I didn't even see a soul all day. So the mountain walk, totally to myself yesterday. As I say, I've known that since way back before COVID. You always seem to meet somebody at some point on a walk these days. So I wonder if today will be the same. Time will tell. Yeah, so you can see the path. It's kind of traverses that wee hillside there, right up to the point of the sky there, and then I'll probably just go round. That's obviously mine up there. Nice views back, and that wee place in there, it's called the Elephant. Lovely. So again, path's great so far. What a joy, as I say, compared to yesterday. Yeah, so as we come round the bend here, this is my first sighting of the mighty Sylvan. What a mountain. Beautiful. So I'm about 1.9 kilometres in at the moment. Path's all tremendous. What I love about Assynt is all these wee lockings you get. They're just dotted all over the place. I'll have a wee break in a minute, get some water, a wee protein bar and take a layer off, get warm. As I say, I'm feeling tired this morning. Just having a wee drink and a bite to eat. And just as I do there, I can feel spittles of rain. Well, hope that doesn't come to anything. Onwards and upwards. Yeah, it's just kind of dotted with these scare markers all the way up through this kind of boulder field. I passed plenty of them. Skyline away over there. And that's the other 3 Corbetts I've done. Connect or something. Yeah, I done them and a heat wave. I wasn't really bagging them in rows back then. I was just on a motorcycle trip. It wasn't even called NC 500 at that point. And just fancied a wee bit of hill walking while I was up. So the woman at the B&B, she recommended the 3 Corbetts, so I did them. And they were fantastic. I'll need to go back and do them. And then the following day, I did Stack Poly. Again, another scorcher. Yeah, so I've just come down from that kind of cairn you can see at the top there. Just straight down there. I'm back on track again. And I'm just heading up there. And then right up. Lovely. Beautiful views right through there. I don't know what they kind of 3 peaky ones are. Looks beautiful anyway. And I've not even got my peak finder downloaded. Sylvan has just went out of sight. That's just around the corner. Obviously you'll see it more when we go up there, obviously. And the view is back down towards Selfin. And right up the north. Beautiful. So, straight up there now. So we're getting right into this boulder field now. We're at 780 metres and the summit's at 849, so less than 100 metres, just up there, and maybe up a wee bit. But let's go through this boulder field first of all. Wee spittles of rain on again, but I don't think it'll come to much. Right, let's go. Yeah, so I've got the summit cairn in sight now. Check the times and that when we get there. Cul Mor. Cul Mor. Yeah, so that was 3 hours to get to this one, and 6k. What a summit, just stunning. The one, not that one there, but the one just after it. That was Cul Beg, that's the one I did yesterday. I remember that we came into that wee kind of pointy bit there. We got Stack Poly over there, and the kayak ones over there again, the fiddler, etc. And over here. So I'm going to walk out to that wee point, and then I'll come back, and then I'll walk out to that point, and then I'll come down that way and rejoin the path again. But this is stunning. Again, Sylvan, the Cunyac, brilliant. So, I'll fly the drone a wee bit here. Have another wee kind of protein bar and a drink, and then I'll push along there. Aye. Yeah, so with a wee bite to eat, some juice, and I've flown the drone there. So I'm just going to push on to the next bit, which is that point down there. See how long that takes. That's almost 3.5 hours, so see how long that takes. Then, like I say, I'll double back and I'll go up that one and then down. Oh, let's go. As I say, the light is not as good as it was on yesterday on Cul Mor, but that was later on, the sun was out and the light was just nice on that one. But this is still fantastic, lovely and clear, just a wee bit overcast. It'd be great if the sun could break it at some point before I head down, but I'll certainly take this. The views are spectacular from that one, oh, no doubt about it. But this is a much better walk. As I say, still got dry trousers, boots are okay. Again, I haven't met a soul or seen anybody on this walk at the moment. So it could be two in a trot. Yeah, look at that behind me. Imagine all that covered in snow. What a sight that would be. I think I'm nearly there. Wee bit of path here again, skirting round. Yeah, just up there. And that'll be me. Yeah. Still a wee bit to go down there, but I think this will do. Get knackered. Yeah, just done. I'm here. I might as well go to the furthest point. I don't know if I'll go up that last one. I'll make a decision when I get there. As I say, I'm getting pretty knackered now. And it's obviously a steady rise up till the final pull up that one. Anyway, let's get to the end here. Yes, this is definitely the end point now. Aye, Big Andy O'Brien. Stunning views up here, mate, eh? I just wish I had the weather, a wee bit of sunshine. But this is still fantastic. As I said, every top's clear. Stack Polly. I need to get back to that and have a good look at it. I think I missed out quite a lot when I was there the last time. Again, I've spent a wee bit of time here just flying a drone, etc. So it's just time to push back, and I'll see how long it takes to get back to the car. That's 4 hours 24 at the moment, and just a tad over 8 kilometres. So I'll just catch you for along now. So we're just traversing this wee side bit, which will take us up there. But it's a fair wee drop down to my right here. Yeah, it's a fair old drop. It'll be okay. Yeah, it's steep okay. Anyway, straight up there. Yeah, there's that top ahead, but I don't think I'll go up it. I've seen other views. So we're just skirting around it. It's Cul Mor summit up there. As I say, I've seen enough. So I'll just make my way back, get to the car, into Liverpool, Tesco, Red Bull, some more sandwiches, and then 5 hours down the road. Yeah, I can see 4 other folk down there now. So I've definitely seen some folk on this hike. I don't know if I'll be talking to them, but yeah, I can certainly see them. So I'll be making my way up there again, and then just following the path down again. Hello, you. Yeah, he's off. Yeah, well, it was definitely the trickiest bit of the hike. Just coming down all that, all the kind of wet rock. Quite steep in parts and very slippy, so I had to be extremely careful. So, I'm just going to make my way along these kind of boulders, and then it'll take me up onto the shoulder there. Yeah, so this cairn marker that's coming up, I'll sit here for 5, have a break, have a drink and that. I'll just sit here, this is nice. Oh, I rest the weary legs. So, that was definitely the hardest bit. The kind of big black slabby rocks which were soaking. I had to be really careful there. I don't know if I'd have been better just come down the kind of waterfall and cutting across there. But the map was telling us to come across here. Anyway, that's a much better way to go up around that side yet. There's a much better path. That's just hard going. Just beautiful still here. Anyway, as I say, I'll have a drink in it and then I'll push on. So you can see we're starting to get a wee bit of blue sky peeking through. Could be nice later on. I think that was the forecast for about kind of 2 o'clock onwards, but I couldn't wait that long to be up in the summits. As I say, I've got to get back down and home. Just a pity. It's still lovely. But it's nice to get a wee bit of light up there. Yeah, so I've been water and fed now. Had a break for about 5-10 minutes there, so I'm just going to batter on down now. I'll probably not speak to you again until I get to the car. As I say, it's just the same route now, and I want to get back now. So I'll just catch you back at the car and I'll give you the stats for the end yet. It's me just about back at the car. Car park's quite busy, car's just there. So I'll just end the video here. That was just over 7 hours, 7 hours 4 minutes, and just over 15k. So just about an hour more than yesterday's hike. The paths up and down to this one were superb. Just a wee bit kind of squelchy at times, but nowhere near like it was yesterday. They were actually nice, especially the first few kilometres up to that first cairn. Really good path up to there. Then it's not too bad. Once you go up the kind of bouldery shoulder bit, it's actually nice as well. And going up the mountain, that was definitely the best side to go up. If you've watched my wee 2-day adventure up in Assynt, I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. And I shall catch you in the next adventure. Adios.